we have a surprise guest for you this evening. We have Tudor is going to do a very short story for you.
Real short story. So this story is for Hannah because, oh wait, not that.
Is that all right?
My mother-in-law was in the hospital a few years ago with a woman named Stacy who had shot herself in the heart but missed. It's my mother-in-law, Alice. Some of you heard Bob tell a story about her last time.
Yes.
And if you ever want to shoot yourself in the heart and miss, the woman you want to wake up next to is Alice. And I remember that when I first met Stacy, she was holding this cushion against her chest, which she had to do all the time as she tried to breathe in and out of this place. But I remember thinking, I need to touch you, Stacy. You just shot yourself through the heart and lived. This woman has some powerful judo. So I just wanted to tell you that I think that Alice was sent to Stacy. I think Stacy was sent to Alice, messengers from worlds. And this just leads me to a very short story about a messenger that was sent to me 2 nights ago when I woke up at midnight with raccoons under my bed. And they say that when you encounter an animal in an unexpected situation, that's a spirit animal that's sent to you very directly. And I didn't want a raccoon. I haven't really thought about a raccoon being my spirit animal. Clearly it is. So I heard this snarling sound and my dog was pouncing and I didn't know what was going on. I woke up and then I looked under the bed and there's a long ringed tail coming out from beneath my bed. So I did the only thing you'd expect me to do. I went, Bob! there's a raccoon under the bed. And Bob, who is a lot like Alice, calmly walks into the room and just very calmly knows that there's a raccoon. And decides, just very calmly goes about figuring out a way to get the raccoon out of the room. So he starts to gather up a lot of paintings, which fortunately we have a large supply of all over the house. And he gets all these paintings and he made some chutes from the bed out to the back patio door so that if somehow the raccoon could be persuaded to come out of the bed, it would be chuted right into the backyard. So we called this raccoon expert up at midnight. Somehow Bob knows he stays up all night. And we called this raccoon expert up and said, what's the best way to get a raccoon out from under your bed? He recommended a squirt gun. Fortunately, we had one of those. So we went and filled up the squirt gun and started squirting the raccoon under the bed who just came out and went. So that wasn't working. So we went and got some pool noodles and started poking them under the bed. And to no avail, we just put a pool noodle here, the raccoon goes here, and so it just wasn't happening. So all night we just tried different techniques. I tried some hypnotism techniques. Finally, about 5 in the morning, just exhausted, we opened the window as wide as it could go, took the screen out of the window, and turned off the lights and tiptoed out of the room. Good night, raccoon. And just went and collapsed on the couch for a few hours. And we went back later, and the raccoon had gone. It had made its way out our window and had just gone away, leaving me with the ponder that when you wake up next to somebody who's just shot themselves through the heart and lived. And you ponder that raccoon walking in at midnight. So that's my really short story.